Hello and welcome to video 5. Today we will be talking about forces and how mass and acceleration are related to them, and also gravity. So gravity is usually written as G and has a value of negative 9.81 meters a second squared. So this is gravity on Earth. Usually, sometimes you can use it as just 10 meters a second squared as to simplify the problem, but either one works. Now, as for force is written as F, and is mass times acceleration. So this is a really crucial, important idea that you'll have to use throughout your physics journey. Very important. But now we're gonna see how we're gonna try this problem. So here we have the problem where two identical unlabeled boxes are transported into an orbiting space station. So orbiting space station, that means gravity is no longer. The astronauts know that one box is filled with a light sample of ants. So here we have two identical boxes. However, they don't know which one has the ants and which one has the tools. So how will they figure out which is which? So since gravity is not a factor in this problem, we'll have to go through each of the possible solutions and see how gravity affects it and if it makes it not possible. So first we go with A, where it says weigh each box on a spring scale. The box with the tools will have a higher reading. So a spring scale, something like a platform here, and then a spring. However, if you put the object on it, there's no force, downward force like gravity, that would give you a reading. So you would not be able to see a difference between the two. Now for option, let's go to option C first. Push each box. The box with the tools will travel farther before it stops. So this is kind of the idea that since you give it more momentum, it would continue. However, there are no forces, no dragging forces on the box in space. So therefore, they would continue moving until they hit something that stopped it. Now for option D, place each box on an opposite side of a balance. So balance like this, with the middle point, you put an object here, you put an object here. However, this also requires gravity. And since gravity is not a factor in here, that no longer works either. And then last, toss each box straight up. The box with the tools will go higher before coming down. No, they won't, because there's no force like gravity pushing it down. So now, the only one that we have is option B, which is shake each box. The box with the tools will be harder to move back and forth. And this is the correct option, but we know this because in order to shake the box with a lot of heavy objects in it, we will need to apply a greater force in order to accelerate it. And we want to have acceleration constant. And we need to apply more force, so therefore mass would be greater. So if it's harder to move back and forth, then we know that the tools are in that box.